didn't remind me in the chat. Okay. Make sure I'm off. There we go. Okay. So yes. So let me just recap again. So I'll do for this March channeled energy forecast, a quick introduction of myself, and then I will channel a message from the Akashic Records, Archangel Michael, and if there are any other celestial beings that want to come through, they can come through. We'll kind of see what happens. I've already set the tone, set the space before I ever hopped on. So we are energetically ready from our energetic container perspective to tap into a beautiful message that will help give us information for what we can expect this month. And know that this message is specifically for this group. You may have listened to other channeled messages before, but know that I'm opening our group's Akashic Records and that the intention of this container is to share a message specifically for this group. Whether or not you're joining live or you're watching this video later down the road, this message will apply to you because, as I've said many times, time isn't linear. So that means that the message is perfect timing for you whenever you watch it. So after the message, if anything else comes through, once I'm out of the channeling space, I'll do a quick debrief and I'll just share kind of anything that comes through, any reminders or any images that I saw that I couldn't quite describe while I was channeling. And then I'll talk about some fun stuff that's happening this month that you can be a part of, and a fun special that I'm doing for this March. And then I'll hop off, and then the Zoom group will receive a free channeled energy healing. I do energy work as well, and so I'm really excited to be able to offer a really restorative energy healing to everybody today. So that's the gist. That's how this goes. And yeah, but if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. Happy to answer whatever comes through, or if you have any, if you're like, this feels right, or if you feel like the message connected with you, I also love to hear that as well. So I'm going to, so quick intro. My name is Lindsay. My business, I go by Lindsay Lee, but everybody just calls me Lindsay. Lee is my middle name. And I founded a business that basically demystifies the woo. And I really focus my work and the way that I serve and help is to help you expand and grow by learning how to really leverage your unique magnetic gifts. And I offer different programs and one-on-one and classes that you can dive into, along with other sort of free resources to help support you in your spiritual development and intuitive development journey. Okay, so let's get this party started. So I'm going to tap in and just get a second to ground and set some intentions, and then we'll just see what comes through. So, all right, everybody, here we go. Actually, I need water. They've been telling, I think I did this last time. They've been telling me I don't drink enough water. So here we go. Before I dive in, I want to make sure everybody's here. Okay. I think I've let everybody in because I won't be able to let them in once I start. All right. Welcome again to another message. We are so happy that you have joined us today. The message today, while delivered with much more calm than it has been in the past, is not necessarily reflective of the fact that this month things will start to speed up. Many of you have been in a bit of an incubation of sorts. You have been transmuting, you have been clearing, and you've been going deep and looking at yourself and going within. This was a time where there was a lot of cellular regeneration, a lot of turnover. There is a new sense of self that is emerging. Just like spring brings so much newness, so much rebirth, so much new birth, this applies to you as well. This month, you will start to see the shedding of old skin and the renewal and the newness of something that may be completely unknown to you. But don't be afraid. Do not get entangled with the way things used to be, how you used to be, what you used to want, what you used to think you wanted, and what you thought you knew. You know nothing, and yet you know everything. There's this idea of a childlike mindset or a beginner's mindset. Have this type of mindset this month because you will be seeing life from a completely new vantage point. The lens with which you start to look at the world will be very different. It will be brighter. It will be more expansive because you have decided to come out of the shadow and shine your light. Your light is needed. You have gone through these periods of up and down and down and down and up and down and all around because you are shifting, you are growing, you are here because you are here to do more than what you thought you could and would and should do. It may be that now is the time that you're doing something completely different than what you ever thought you would do. And yes, keep following that thread. We invite you to follow the new threads that are coming into your life, the unexpected joys, the magic. Let them all happen and be open to them, knowing that nothing outside of you can bring you more joy than the clarity and the wisdom that you already have within you. Already have within you. There will come a time that you will continue to know more and more that looking for things outside of you will just simply not be aligned anymore. And every time you think, oh, well, if I go do this, if I take this, or if I experience this, or if I buy this, or if I invest in this, I'll be. No, you will not be, because you already are. You are already that, and it's already there within you. What is happening to you is a reawakening, a reactivation of things that are already yours. Your guides are not here to share with you new things. Your guides are here to share with you what you already know, the innate wisdom that you were incarnated for this lifetime to share, to reactivate. We are here to reawaken, to reactivate. Just like the spring brings rebirth, new birth, this is what is happening to you. And so when you feel these sparks of inspiration and you feel like, oh, I know it, I have it, I've got this, I feel completely in flow and aligned because you are reactivating the DNA aspects of yourself that have been dormant. And you should be so proud of yourself because all that matters in this lifetime is you and what you have to share, not what you buy, not what you receive by doing something X, Y, and Z. Remember again and again, a big thing this year for all of us will be that it is always within you what you are cultivating. It is not outside of you. These things outside of you can bring you joy. It can be fun. You can have experiences. But until you start to learn that what is within you, the wisdom within you, is where the true inspiration, where the true gifts, where the true soul mission is. Focus on how you reawaken this. Start to look at yourself and within, not without, not outside. We can share this with you now because you have finally come to a crossroad. It's a very exciting and expansive time because you have come to the point in your lifetimes, in this incarnation, where you are ready to hear this message. You are ready to receive this message, and it is doing its own beautiful golden activation within you with these words. At every word that you hear, every moment that passes, a reawakening is happening within you at a cellular level. Think of this as a golden thread weaving through your DNA to help reactivate. If you have watched these messages, or if you've been a part of these messages, you probably are already noticing that the tone has shifted, because this is a new frequency we're sharing with you, because you are here and you are ready to receive this. Know that if you are watching this, the answer to your question is yes. Yes. If you've been second guessing yourself as you listen this, or you say like, oh, I don't know why I'm here today, the answer is yes. It's time to come out of the shadow. It's time to start shining your light. You are moving out of this shadow that you have been sitting in, out of this inner world that has not let you fully express yourself, out of the inner work that you have been so diligently doing. This is the time. This is a beautiful time. This is a beautiful month where you will reconnect. You will reconnect with this aspect of yourself that has always been there. It is a reactivation. There is nothing new here that you are experiencing. You are reawakening, reactivating, and there is so much more to come for you. And this is the part of the journey where things get very exciting and very beautiful. And the records are now closed, amen. And the records are now closed, amen. And the records are now closed, amen. Okay. Wow. That was really cool. We had several different groups joining us today when I was channeling that. I was really surprised at, normally the energy is a little more bubbly, floaty, sing-songy, sometimes they rhyme, and this was not that. This was like, all right, adults, you have transcended, you have transmuted, and you're here to hear the message that you're ready to hear. It was really cool, and there was so much love. It was just this sense of continuity is the word that's coming together. Like, things are starting to really come together. There are so many in this group that you have moved into definitely another level of consciousness, as have I. And it's like we receive what we're ready to receive, and to be able to share a message like that. So just to share who came in. So we had the Akasha who came through. I felt, of course, Archangel Michael. I even felt some Christ consciousness energy. And if you felt other energies, I'm curious what you tapped into. Feel free to share that in the comments as well. See what you picked up on. We have our own, guides that are with us to help to filter, to help us receive these messages. So I want to encourage you to think about, what is reawakening? I love the message that they shared. Again, I don't always remember everything with the message, but I love the message that they shared around everything that we are experiencing is not new, and that all of these gifts and these things that we are sort of awakening to are just reawakenings. They are things that are already being activated within us. So I think that's so beautiful, and I'm really excited. March is finally feeling more expansive energy, not so like internal. Like, it kind of feels like we're ready to be like, like where you're like opening the doors and you're like, I'm ready. Like, that's kind of how it feels. So I am really excited to see how this month goes. Like, this was very grounded, balanced energy, very loving energy. So we are in for a good one, I think. And I'm really excited to see how it evolves. So definitely leave comments to let me know how it connected with you. I would love to hear more of it. So let me Okay, let me just, oh, offers. I was like, what do I normally talk about next? So let's talk about like what's happening in the month of March. So if you want to get plugged in and you're wondering like, how do I do more? How do I dive in? So first, I have a free book club. So it's called Spiritual Book Club, and we get together once a month or once every other month. We skipped last month, so we're back again. We're reading Conversations with Disease, book one by Lee Harris. So if you like Lee Harris, this is a really fun book, and I'm really excited that we're going to read it. It's small too, like I think it's like this big. So it's a quick, easy read, super inspirational. I like cannot wait to talk about it at the end of the month. That's March 26th is our book club. And if you want to get the info, the Zoom link, the book info, all the fun stuff, you just hop over to my website or hop over to the link in my bio on Instagram, and you'll see Spiritual Book Club, and you just sign up and you'll get the Zoom link and reminder emails and all that fun stuff. So join us on March 26th for Spiritual Book Club if you want to hang with some community of spiritual people just like you. All right. And then the other big thing that is happening this month is enrollment for Illuminate is open. This is my most requested, most needed, I think, sometimes, especially when I'm talking with people, small group program. We start the first week of April. It is a beautiful live group program. It's 8 weeks. It is a way to really like understand your gifts, understand your intuition, heal, trust, like really start to be able to use your gifts in a way that help inform your life, help inform the decisions that you're making, and really start trusting them. It is a really cool experience. We're going to be talking about intuition foundations, like the psychic senses, how to tap into getting like yes, no information with your intuition. We're going to be talking about the witch wound, which is a lot about healing around our intuitive gifts and healing fear. I have guest speakers coming in. There's just so much. We're going to talk about spirit guides and angels. We're going to connect with your guides. There's just so much in this 8 weeks that we dive into that is so fun. And I cannot wait to share this with this beautiful group. You also get, so we meet weekly, but you also get group Voxer access. You'll get special bonuses, all the recordings. It's really fun, really beautiful opportunity. And then last but not least, I stopped doing intuitive readings like the soul guidance sessions, the psychic readings. I put those on pause for a little while. I need a bit of a break just from that type of session, but I am bringing them back for the month of March. And yeah, so you can but you the people who are meeting on Zoom, I will put the link in the chat in a second. And then those of you on Instagram, you just message me the word March, and I will give you the link to book. This isn't a published link. It's not public. You can't get it on my website. It's just a private link that will send you directly to book an intuitive or a psychic reading with me. And they're really fun. These are 30-minute ones. So this month I'm just doing 30-minute readings, which are super fun. Really, like, you get to dive in, get what you need, and then, get some clarity and help support you in that way. They're really beautiful and they're really fun. So, if you want to book a reading with me this month, so this is for the month of March only, Instagram, all you have to do is just message me the word March and I'll send you the link, and I will send it in the chat here for my Zoom friends that are on here. I will do that in a second when I close out of the Instagram live. So let's see. Illuminate. If you're here in Houston, I also have some body, mind, soul classes this month. It's 1 or 2. I can't remember. You can check the calendar on Body, Mind, Soul if you're local here in Houston. And then I think that's kind of it. I've got some podcasts, like all fun stuff that you can check out. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. And let's do an energy healing Zoom, folks. So I'm going to sign out of Instagram. Thank you guys for joining. Beautiful. And I'm going to switch over to Zoom. All right. All right, everybody. Let me get you that link so I don't forget about it. So if you want a 30-minute reading, You can book one for March. I have some availability. It's first come, first serve. If you're interested in Illuminate, here's the link as well. I got to put these in here before I forget, you know? Okay. So now you guys have the links. Okay. So the fun part now. Hi, everybody. I feel like I'm back in my, my little tribe. And then, oh yeah. And then like book club and all that stuff, just go to my website. So you've got all the info now. So you guys can click away and have fun, save it, bookmark it, whatever you need. All right. So let's do this energy healing. So I will be tapping in again with the Akasha and with Archangel Michael to channel this healing. So this will be similar to a meditation. I'm going to get myself organized. I have a couple of steps that I do beforehand to prep before I do this energy healing. But all you're going to do is just follow the sound of my voice. And I will talk to everybody at the end if anything specifically came through, any sort of trends I was seeing. And if there's anything from an energetic perspective around like the healing or after effects, like how long this might still linger in your system after as well, because it's all channeled live. And if you're interested in doing energy healing and energy work and energy clearing, especially if you saw my ghost story, you can book those on my website as well. You can book a private one. So all I want you to do right now, oh, let me turn my phone on silent. All I want you to do right now is get comfortable. If you have meditation, like an eye mask, like you're welcome to get that. Hold on, let me take this out so it doesn't buzz anymore. What else? If you want to lay down, you're welcome to lay down. But one of the things I was guided to do is also begin with a heart-mind coherence exercise. And so all we're going to do is we're just going to put our hand over our chest, wherever you naturally feel like your heart is. And I just want you to focus on your breath. And I want you to think about when you exhale, making it a little longer than the inhale. That signals that to our vagus nerve that we're ready to relax and that our parasympathetic nervous system is ready to relax. So you might count in 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to exhale 8 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And I just want you to practice that breathing technique a couple more times. Shorter on the inhale, longer on the exhale. Beautiful. Sending our awareness to the heart space. Allowing our awareness to leave the mind and connect to the heart. You might imagine beautiful green heart chakra energy as you send your awareness to your heart space. Breathing deeply. Beautiful. And we want to shift our mind into a sense of gratitude. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in beautiful, loving energy. Maybe sending your awareness to something you feel deeply grateful for. I know I'm grateful for all of you here tonight, for those of you that have taken time out of their evening to join. That means so much to me, and I'm so deeply grateful. Feel that shift in your energy, allowing that gratitude to truly shift the energy, to expand your heart. Beautiful. I can feel all of your energies expanding. I love this. Beautiful. We've created such a high frequency container with this space of love. Okay. Now that we've done that, you may put your hands wherever you'd like, wherever is comfortable. Just focusing on the breath, staying in the heart. And I'm going to set us up for this energy healing. So there's nothing you need to do right now but close your eyes and relax and breathe. And when I've gotten us set up energetically, I will begin speaking again. And all you need to do is just follow my voice. Okay, one of the first things that I've been asked to share is Archangel Michael is stepping into your energy fields and doing a clearing of sorts. So I want you just to imagine as if your energy field is filling with beautiful blue light, expanding through all layers of your energy field, anchoring that sense of love. He's coming through just to help amplify and strengthen and fill in any holes that might be sitting in your energy fields. There's so much blue light. I see it moving between each of the layers of your energy fields. It's really beautiful, really amplifying, really activating and energizing. Thank you. One of the things I love about Archangel Michael is he's so incredible about creating protective spaces, amplifying love. I'm so grateful to work with him. And I love watching him work, and I love the way he supports all of us in our own journeys. It's really incredible. Okay. All right. He stepped back. And today we're actually going to start down at the base of our feet. As we call in this more balanced energy, it's really important that we are anchoring this energy with the earth, the mother, anchoring our feet into the ground. Imagine roots connecting you. Not just that they're even going into the earth, but that we're connecting with Mother Gaia. This creates balance. And so many of us find it so easy to leave our bodies and go off into the ether, into other dimensions. But we incarnated here on earth. And it's really important to create that balance of that body, mind, soul energy. So I want you to feel the heaviness that's coming through in your feet and your ankles. Allow that heaviness to really anchor you in your body, to feel connected to the beautiful, loving energy that is here for you, that is radiating out of Mother Gaia. Moving up your knees. I'm seeing this as like beautiful pink energy. Spending some time here still at your knees. Moving into the upper thighs. You might imagine the lower half of your body like a tree trunk, grounded and stable. Really beautiful energies here. There's some flow issues, I think, for some of us in our legs, in our knees. Flow, and then also some stagnation and heaviness in the joints. And so if you experience that, I want you to set the intention right now and just say to yourself, I choose to release this. I choose to release this heaviness, this density. It is gone and I am free. Beautiful. And now we have this energy moving into our hips. Beautiful white light energy, glowing and vibrating and humming. Really breaking up. It almost feels like bone spurs, but I know that really happens in your feet, but it just feels like there are these little particles in some of our hips that need to be broken up. And so this white energy is vibrating and it's really breaking up any little pockets of tension, of heaviness, of density, allowing this really root and even sacral area to feel clean and cleansed and amplified. Some of you might need to go to the bathroom after this healing, I'm noticing, and that's okay. That is just another way that we release. So if that's you, that's wonderful. Beautiful. And we're moving up into our sacral chakras. Some of us here have been having some digestive issues, and that's okay. There's a lot of rebalancing that's been happening over the past couple of months. And the message that I'm getting for this healing as this energy is working its way up our body is that this is helping to support that recalibration. So while some of us may have similar but also varying degrees of, healing that we're experiencing here, um, know that this is all part of your DNA's unique recalibration right now. Okay, and we're moving up into the solar plexus. Beautiful. Allowing that yellow chakra area to just be as bright and golden. How golden and bright can you let this space be? Allowing yourself to hear your true inner wisdom, your inner power, not letting the ego become unbalanced, really sinking in to the balance of this solar plexus area, this deep inner power, this deep inner wisdom. And we're creating a warmth here, a warmth of knowing, a warmth of your inner wisdom. This reawakening here, finding deeper clarity. And then I feel it as energy now. We're going up and into our heart space. So much energy here for so many of us tonight. So expansive. I am just seeing so much green. And they're showing me all of these. It's like the heart has just exploded into a bouquet of beautiful pink roses. There is so much love that is here to be given, that you are ready to give, that some of us have had maybe some chains or bars energetically over our heart space, but we are really letting those go. Our hearts are expanding. I'm even smelling roses. I love that symbol. It's such a beautiful heart opener, beautiful space to be in. Receive this. Set the intention that you choose to receive love, that you choose to be a vessel of love. And we're moving up through the heart. Okay. Some of us may need to open our mouths as we move up through the heart chakra. I feel a sense that there is energy that wants to come out through the mouth. If you feel like you need to talk, if you feel like you do light language and you want to experience light language, have fun with this right now. But some of you might need to hum. We're a bit more visceral today in this healing than I've been in the past. And so how you feel necessary, I want you to make any sort of noises you need to right now to allow yourself to move, to vibrate, to shake up that energy that wants to be expanded and not constricted in the hearts or the throat chakra. And last but not least, they're bringing me not just to the cranial space, but to our sinuses, the third eye area. There's a lot of energy here. This is where things are speeding up for me. I want you to just sink into receiving any sort of activation that you're having right now in between your eyes, maybe a tingling in your head. There's a lot of like white blue light that's swirling in this space that's really trying to move, to clear. This space is very easy for us to access, but it almost can create an imbalance because we're dismissing sometimes the bodily aspect. And when we create imbalances, we get things like strep, sinus infections, headaches, migraines. And so what's happening right now is a deep healing energetically with this swirling white light in this space that is breaking that up, coating some of the cavities and spaces right now to help support you with any sort of headache or sinus relief and release that you've been needing. And just allow yourself to receive that right now. Wherever it's choosing to go, say to yourself, I receive this healing. Allow yourself to receive images too. You might be feeling or seeing flashes. They're all information we can use. Beautiful. I'm feeling it all over my face. Tingling all over my face and the top of my head. Beautiful. And we're going to do a big release, but this time it's going to come out of the top of our head. So when you breathe in, you're going to breathe in deeply in a second. And when you breathe out, I want you to imagine shooting white light up through the top of your head, allowing it to release and activating some of that spinal kundalini energy that is really ready for you to start being embodied into all of these things that we've focused on tonight. So we're going to breathe in on 3. 1, 2, 3. And out and let it go. You might do it again if you feel called. Releasing out through the head and the neck and the spine. And just letting yourself shake it out. You might twist your head side to side. Woo! And just take a second to come back into your body. Beautiful. Beautiful. And when you feel complete, you can open your eyes. I have never done a healing like that before. We are talking, we're moving. There's just a lot of, I think, residual energy that wants to sort of be shaken out. They're telling me right now that this month, somatic movement and dance is going to be really important. So if you feel like you just need to like move your body, move your shoulders, have a dance party, whatever it is you need, let that be what you do. But it's an idea of really just sort of moving that energy out. I definitely am getting a lot of like kind of serpents, moving hips, like all of that stuff, but really allowing it to integrate, move. Some of this energy might feel uncomfortable for us. So that's okay. But we're ready to receive it. We're ready to receive this new energy that's coming to us. And so moving the body is really supportive for that. That is the biggest thing. Then the last thing I'll share, I think, is that I always ask, how long can we continue to feel this healing or any residual effects? They're saying they're giving me 3 days. So if you find yourself needing extra water, needing extra certain types of food, more vivid dreams, what else are they saying? They're really big on the water, lots of hydration over the next couple of days to allow yourself to flush some of this out. So, allow yourself to just receive that healing and integrate over the next couple of days. And thank you, everybody, for joining today. It's so great to see your faces. And I hope to see some of you in book club and Illuminate and all the fun things that we have happening. And have a beautiful rest of your night. And thank you, everybody, for joining. It was Such a pleasure. Bye, everybody. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you later.